I'm Daniel.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is In a Nutshell Podcast. Welcome to episode 3 of In a Nutshell Podcast.
Where we break down movies, shows, and all the news that come with them. How are we today?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
Doing good. We have a lot to talk about today and a lot to cover.
Yes, we do have a lot of interesting talk about. One topic specific, which you'll see that I'm actually very excited to talk about. But first, our usual shout out. Shout out to Mr. Podcastro for letting us come in here and film. And shout out to our engineer today, Eric, behind the iPad there.
Yes, sir.
He's going to be engineering our show today. And also shout out to Charisma Ryans, who also gives us our topics and produces our show for us. Follow her at Dear Charisma on Instagram and Lightspot Studios on Instagram. All right. Before we get into this episode, I did see a new movie this week.
Oh, what did you see?
I saw it on Tuesday. It was the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie called One Battle After Another, which is interesting because I thought it was going to be more of a, because it labels the movie as a comedy adventure. But I only laughed 3 times during the movie, you know? So it was like, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be the best movie of the year. It's the best movie of the year. I don't think it's the best movie of the year. In my opinion, Sinners is the best movie of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Sinners was an amazing movie. But it was a very interesting movie about how these people who, you know, were revolutionaries and they go against the government. And it was a 2.5-hour movie. I didn't feel like 2.5 hours. The characters were interesting. Leonardo DiCaprio was very funny, but you guys should go check that movie out. I got to see that movie this week, but I think we should get into our first topic today.
Yeah, and first topic is going back to a couple years ago when the first Super Mario Bros. Movie came out. They are making a new one, but now up in space.
Yeah, this one's going to be called Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I never played Super Mario Galaxy. Have you played Super Mario Galaxy?
No. I mean, I've played the normal Mario Odyssey, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, but I've never played Galaxy.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, the first movie was good, right? I mean, it's already confirmed that the new Mario movie is still being directed by Aaron Havereth and Michael Jelenic, with Showcase for the next year coming out in April. The movie will still star Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor, and Jack Black, of course.
Peaches. Jack Black, I love you, but come on, bro.
No, that was a good song.
Okay, I'm like the only one that doesn't like that song.
Bro, the song was on Lyrical Lemonade. He had a whole music video for Bowser, bro. Come on, Jack Black is the GOAT, bro. Come on.
I love Jack Black.
Jack Black is the GOAT. But everyone, I mean, there was some discourse about the title. People, because me personally, when I first think of a Mario sequel, if they're going, because obviously with their sequels, they're going, game by game, obviously. In my mind, what first came up to me was Smash Bros, right? Like Smash Bros, Mario Party, Mario Odyssey. That would have been pretty cool, but I wasn't expecting Mario Galaxy. Even when I first saw it, I didn't even know what the hell that was. I was like, what's Mario Galaxy? But then I did some research, and I guess it's like a pretty popular game.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard of the game many times, but I mean, going off of what you said, I think they could have kind of gone into an order more. So, start down on Earth, go through Mario Party, Mario Odyssey, and then work your way up top to Galaxy. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, the movie was good. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was good. Illuminations did really, really well. It looked spectacular.
Oh, the animation was insane.
The movie was so vibrant, and I think also that helps with Nintendo because they partnered with Nintendo, obviously, and that's why I think also the animation was pretty good. But the movie was cool. It wasn't anything insane. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was just a fun movie that looked great.
You've got your fun little movie that you and your kids can watch, and then just have a good night.
Yeah, and this is becoming a thing now. These video game movies, which most recently,
especially with Jack Black, I already know where this is going to go.
He's already this man is already laughing because the movie was absolutely hilarious, which was the Minecraft movie.
The freaking Minecraft movie, 10 out of 10, bro. Give it up to
Chicken
everyone.
Jockey.
The amount of stuff that it brought the community together. That movie.
Look, I like some video game movies. The newest Mortal Kombat that came out a couple years ago was okay. I didn't like the whole fact that they put in some random character in there, and I'm still mad at the fact that the Mortal Kombat movie is not coming out this month, and then they changed it to next year. But whatever. But the Minecraft movie is so far that was it showed that these movies can hit.
Oh, I really hope they make a second movie. If they make a second movie, I'll be the first one in line for that theater. Hey, I was a Minecraft kid, okay? Growing up, starting out 5 years old, fresh, I was playing Minecraft on my little iPod Touch,
Mm-hmm.
just Minecrafting it away.
It's funny because the marketing tactic for that movie was beyond insane.
Oh, it was amazing.
They literally abused the fact that Jack Black could be a meme, and they made a lot of money on that movie. They made so much money on the movie to the point where I don't think Warner Brothers was ready for that movie to invent how much money it did, because it was all the memes. And then, do you guys remember when they were showing videos of people like yeeting a popcorn bucket at the movie screen when Chicken Jockey would come up? They literally, bro, right? I mean, nothing happened in our theater when we went to watch it, but we were dying in the movie. But I did not see no one throw a large Coke at the screen.
Now that time frame of like TikTok is just all just chicken jockeys and just popcorn just being thrown at the screens.
And what was your first reaction to that movie?
Oh,
when we got to that theater,
I didn't have good hopes for the movie. I thought it was gonna be like, what the hell am I watching? But I had a great time watching it.
Well, when movies like that, it gets people into the theaters. Movies like that. Unfortunately, it goes along the same thing as, there's IP. So they just make something into a movie. They can make Coca-Cola a movie, and they'll make money off of it because of the brand. Mm-hmm. They made money off the Mario movie because of Super Mario, and everyone's
brand
kids,
placement.
Yeah, everyone's kids want to watch it, right? But when me and this kid sat down to watch the Minecraft movie, in my mind it's going to be, we were laughing the whole entire movie.
Oh, I could not stop laughing. Especially it was like, I yearn for the mines.
It wasn't real. It just wasn't real. When Jack Black stood there with a blue shirt, and it was just
circle.
Oh my god!
He was just,
and then the intro. He was just there like fake, and then he got into the bro. It was too funny. I
like how they made it so unserious. That was the best part about it.
You know what that happened was that the director sat there and went, "Okay, Jack Black, look, do whatever you want, just say the line," and then he was like, "La la la lava." Anyways,
it was so unserious, but even so, speaking of unserious
stuff, let me tell you guys something. It's a sidetrack. I have been watching Peacemaker. I'm sorry for Eric. I don't know if I'm going to spoil Peacemaker season 2 for you. He's caught up. Good. Sorry, Ben. We're gonna spoil Peacemaker season 2 for you. But I watched season 1.
Go.
Like a chug jug, you get. But I'm gonna spoil it.
I'm trying to catch up on Peacemaker, but we kind of already talked about this. I already know.
He hasn't seen season 2 yet, so I'm gonna spoil it for him. James Gunn is a crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
He's crazy. So the first couple episodes were a little slow. I say between episode 1 and episode 4 was a little slow. So John Cena, Peacemaker.
I can't see him.
You can't see John Cena. So the story is that he can't stand this world, right? He doesn't like the world that he's in because his father's dead, because his father was an extreme racist. His brother is dead because he killed his brother when he was young on accident. He can't get any superhero gigs because he sucks, because he's not a metahuman, he's just Peacemaker. His motto is literally, I'll kill anybody for peace. Doesn't matter how many people I have to kill to get it.
So contradicting.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the character. It's supposed to be dumb, right? He's a bit of a corny loser, he does stupid stuff, the characters are funny, like John Economos is probably my second favorite character in the movie, But that's his whole thing. So he started to realize that about himself, and he goes, and his dad has this dimensional portal that he got from an alien. Pretty interesting.
Okay.
And he has it in his house. So all you have to do is put it in the door, and you're able to go to other dimensions, right?
Wait, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off there. You think some interdimensional portal, some big thing, it's all this. Nope, it's in my closet.
It's not the whole point of the show, though. It's supposed to be funny like that, That's the whole point.
I have seen the intro, though. It's...
Oh my god!
10 out of 10.
I love this. Is so funny because now there's sidetrack. Now there's memes where everyone's like, any bad thing that happens. Like for instance, my favorite one is when Snape goes Avada Kedavra and kills Dumbledore, and Dumbledore's falling. He goes ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba, and then it cuts to the Peacemaker intro. But so he's starting to realize that. So he was walking through his dimensional portal, and he found another universe where obviously his father and his brother are alive. they're working together in this universe, right?
Okay.
So he so
What's crack? Wow.
fucking Mickey Mouse over here. All right. Anyways, so the Chris from that world attacks him. He accidentally kills him, because for his self-defense. So then he takes his place because he wants to feel what it's like to have a family. So like his father's there and his brothers, and they're all fighting crime together. But there's a twist, and I noticed the twist between like episode 4 and episode 5, which
Oh God! Like off of what I hear about this show so far.
wait, you're not ready.
Oh God!
I noticed, and
I'm
other
ready
people
for this.
noticed. I didn't notice until someone mentioned it, and then when I watched episode like 4 and 5, I was like, okay, I guess I could see it, but I didn't really believe it. So we kind of noticed that there was a lot of white people, and only white people. You didn't see any Latin, no black people, no nothing, right?
Okay.
So when episode 6 comes around, right, we are now with John Economos, Adebayo, Vigilante, Judo Master are now in this universe looking for Peacemaker. When Harcourt meets Peacemaker, she goes, I don't see any people of color here. And of course, John Cena, Peacemaker being an idiot, he doesn't notice anything, right? He goes, what are you talking about? It's whatever. And then Adebayo is walking down the street and people are giving her looks. People are giving her looks already. And she's like, what, what's going on, right? And then Peacemaker's walking down. And then Peacemaker's brother sees Adebayo walking on the sidewalk. He stops his car and he gets out of the car. He goes, one got out.
Yo, what?
Honks the horn, and everybody starts running toward Adebayo. And she goes, oh, and she dips. So everyone's chasing her. And then there's a shot where Peacemaker looks at an American flag, opens it up, and there's a swastika where the stars are.
Yo.
He's
Yo, Jim, yo, he wildin', bro.
When I saw that, I was like, yo. I was like, what is going on? So it happens to be Earth X. Which I did some research in the comics, Earth X is run by Nazis.
Great.
It's run by
Great.
When I first saw that, I was like, there is no way that he's actually doing that. It's insane. And then of course Peacemaker sees it and he goes, oh snap, right? And then we get to episode 7, which I watched last night. And they start off the show with wait, Eric, did you watch episode 7? No, that's episode 6. Did you watch the one that came out yesterday? No? Okay. So I'm going to spoil a little. I'm going to spoil the beginning. So Harcourt looks at John Cena or Peacemaker and she goes, how did you not notice that this was a thing? He goes, dude, I didn't notice. She goes, you didn't see the huge mural of Hitler in the office?
Oh.
And then they cut to a shot of Hitler and the mural on the wall. He goes, oh, no, I didn't see that.
I mean, if you can't see him, I don't think you can see anything.
Yeah, I know, right? So I had to talk about that because I need to get your reaction off of that because it was hilarious.
All I can see in that shot of her running away from everyone is, I don't remember his name. I'm blanking out. But that guy running away from that crowd of people at Happy Gilmore 2, running down the street, like the cop cars behind him at the very end of the movie.
I think so.
It's like he's running away, and I was like freaking out, and there's like SWAT cars behind everyone.
I think I know what you're talking about.
If you guys know what I'm talking about, that's all I can picture right now.
Bro, but it's insane. And look, people online were talking about it, but I didn't really see it. And they were talking about like, oh, this could be Earth X, and then you're going to see Superman in Earth X. And then Lex Luthor did make an appearance in episode 6. Excuse me. He did make an appearance in episode 6.
Shiny head.
Yep. Talking about, I'm pretty sure he was talking about Killer Croc when he was talking about someone doing something to someone else in another stall, in another cell at Belle Reve. But obviously Peacemaker is going to be canon for Superman. I don't know how, because of the way that the last episode ended. I don't even know what they're going to do for episode 8, but very interesting twist. It was a very, very, very interesting twist. When I saw it, I was like, what? It was absolutely insane.
I'm like dumbstruck. That's even a word.
And, I'm going to talk about this real quick. It's interesting because James Gunn, I heard that James Gunn had to make Superman more of a PG-13 movie just to get, more kids to watch it. But then if Peacemaker is canon, I don't think people are going to let their kids watch Peacemaker because Peacemaker is a really rated R show.
Oh, for real?
So I think it poses a little issue because not a lot of kids or teenagers are going to be allowed to watch Peacemaker, which they're going to probably try and watch anyways. You know how we were when we were kids. We'd watch whatever we wanted. but still, there's that demographic, but insane. That was absolutely insane. But I don't know if you have any thoughts about that, but what would be your reaction?
I'm just like trying to process everything I just heard. God forbid, oh my God, if I even...
You should watch it.
I don't want to say this, but I kind of do want to watch it now just to see how stupid it is.
It is a pretty stupid. Now, I got to admit, season 1 is better than season 2. Season 1 was a lot more out there, and there was a lot more happening. It was a lot more, comedic, because James Gunn has to go for more of a cinematic approach to this now, because now it's actually a part of his universe. But season 1 was a lot more funny. I don't even think I said that. A lot more funny.
A lot more funny.
Whatever. But season 2 is just that twist. Just that twist at episode 6. He mentioned it. That's why he never released any details of episodes 6, 7, and 8 in there.
Bro was waiting for the reveal.
I don't even think he would be able to say it, because that's such an insane thing to say. Imagine filming that on set. You just got Hitler's mural.
Just giant swastikas all over your wall. Yeah, I got her filming a movie.
The poor actor that had to play Keith, which is Peacemaker's brother in the next dimension, had to hop out of his truck and go, "One got out!"
That's actually insane.
Insanity.
Freaking insane.
I don't know. I love Peacemaker. It's such an interesting character, and that's what James Gunn's good at. He's good at making characters that nobody knows about, like Guardians of the Galaxy, making characters that nobody knows about, and then making them famous. And that's why I love Peacemaker. All right, now for this next segment of the show, we will be getting into a couple new trailers. We'll be getting into a couple new trailers. One we're going to be reacting to
Frankenstein,
and then we're also going to be reacting to Avatar. Well, so the first one that we react to Avatar. Before we get into the reaction, I don't understand what's going on.
Okay. With what?
I don't know if it's because my timing is off, but two things. Avatar came out. Okay, the last trailer that came out, was it an official trailer or was it a teaser?
I mean, I know one just came out. I haven't watched it yet.
No, that's the one we're going to watch.
Yeah, but the one before that?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was the official trailer.
I thought it was the official trailer.
Unless it was like the pre-official trailer.
They didn't mention it, though, because this next one we're going to watch says final trailer, which doesn't make any sense. We're in October. I don't know how that could be the final trailer. I don't know. I'm a little confused because Frankenstein did the same thing. I thought the first trailer that came out for Frankenstein was the official trailer. But the one we're going to watch says official trailer.
Yeah, and the one's going to come out next month with saying official trailer.
I don't know. Y'all got to get your stuff together. But all right, let's pull up that trailer and let's take a look. Oh my God, look at her.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Bro, she looks awesome.
The fire came from the mountain.
Bro.
And our forest.
Jesus Christ.
My people cry.
I can already know the CGI is going to be insane.
But Ava did not come.
Oh, that's such a weird trope.
I think that's played with Una Chaplin. Oh my God. Oh, I think it's James Horner with the music as well. Wow.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh.
The depth of field in that shot.
Yo. Oh, snap.
James Cameron, bro.
Protect your sister. Yes, sir. Stay in the cover.
Oh, is that Quaritch?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not
Freaking spider, bro. Get him out of here.
What does that always say?
So we stick together.
No, the other one.
So we never quit.
That's right. Solis never quit.
I'm glad they're including water again in this.
How do you still live?
Do you see that?
A human being on Earth could live here without a mask. Then the Na'vi people will be gone.
What?
Whoa.
No way.
You want to spread your fire
This.
across the world.
Of course she's back.
You need me.
We must fight.
Are those crabs?
Yeah, they're from the last movie. Oh, he's back.
Tarut
Tarut
Makto.
Makto is back.
kill you! I swear!
Yeah, that's crap. Wow.
Insanity.
Wow.
Insanity.
This.
All right. Insanity. Let's talk about it real
Wow.
quick.
Oh, I just hit my knee so hard. Wow.
First thing that's still wow. Hold on. Give me a second. That was a lot to take in.
I have like,
Yeah, that was
I know y'all can't see it, but the goosebumps I have on my arm everywhere, everywhere is insane.
not first thing that stood out to me. Did you see that? I guess Spider is now gonna be how can they do
He had the bonding.
no, but how can they you remember what they did with Grace, right? Was her name Grace?
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver,
Yeah.
the
Grace.
scientist.
Yeah.
Right?
It was Grace, right? Yeah, Grace.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Grace, right?
Yeah, thanks.
So okay, wait, hold up. Look,
Hang on.
wait,
hang on.
we gotta look this up real quick.
This isn't happening, guys.
We gotta look this up real quick.
Hang on. Just AVATR cast. There we go. I think it is Grace. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Grace.
Yeah, Grace,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Grace.
Okay, Jesus Christ. That's how they tried that with her. And then they did that with Jake Sully where they put him into the Avatar. Now he's like an actual Navi,
Mhm.
right?
It went, to like the Tree of Souls.
How did they do that? How are they going to do that with Spy? I thought they couldn't do that with a human. I guess a human can be, they have DNA? They have Avatar DNA or something?
Well-
that doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
Jake Sully was a person.
No, but did you see that? They made Spider a part of the Navi, but he's still human.
I did see. Oh my god, I forgot what it was called. Like
The hair.
like the not V terms, but Shahilu, the Bond.
Mhm.
He had like the like that braid to go onto. I forgot what the name
That's
was called.
interesting.
Look at
That's
the water.
very interesting because I thought it was only for if like a human could go into another avatar to become Nutvi, right? That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense.
It went wrong, guys.
That's interesting. I did not know. That's interesting because he's going to be a part of the culture as a human. He's going to be able to breathe the air, and does he have DNA or something in there? Because he is Quaritch's son.
Yeah, but also Quaritch did start off as a person as well.
No. I know that. That's the whole point. Yeah, he's Quaritch's son. While Quaritch was a human, but did they use Navi DNA? That doesn't matter. I'm a little lost with that.
I'm really curious on how they're gonna.
I'm
do
a
that.
little-
I mean, I trust James Cameron.
Yeah, but I'm a little lost though. That's weird. That's weird. And also in that trailer, you see that Quaritch, of course.
I wonder how they're gonna do that dual antagonist play with Quaritch and also that new one, Varang. Sorry if I butchered that, but that's the new antagonist played by Una Chaplin, which so far I've seen that she's done amazing.
Yeah,
That she is doing amazing in that role.
yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna do that dual antagonist if Quaritch is gonna go back, because I mean he's still bad. I mean Spider's still threatening to kill him, which has been now for 2 movies now with Spider threatening to kill him, but nothing actually happens. I think Quaritch just needs to go.
Or Quaritch turns good.
So cliche.
Or Torch. Or Quaritch.
Torch.
Torch turns into a good guy. Or Quaritch turns into a good guy. I don't know. Or vice versa. The fire lady turns into a good guy. Which I don't think so. She looks more of like an instinct. She's just bad. Instinctual.
Or, which I don't mind. I don't know if I like this tonight. Quaritch is going after Jake Sully like usual. They move to the Ash Clan. The Ash Clan's like, no, you can't be here. So then the Ash Clan against Jake Sully. So now it's Quaritch against Jake Sully, Ash Clan against Jake Sully. But then the Ash Clan and Quaritch get intertwined in the middle of that. So now it's like everyone's fighting for themselves.
Well, I think there's a reason why this movie's going to be 3.5 hours.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's going to be a lot of explaining to do. But it could have been so easy as Spider getting one of these. And just like... you know what I mean?
Why so blue?
Please stop. Well, it's gonna be interesting. I'm guessing Quaritch is going to bring the humans back because obviously you saw all the humans that came back, and of course they keep coming back. But very interesting trailer. I'm very excited.
I like those new robots. I think if I saw correctly, they were crabs.
They used that in the last movie.
They did?
Yeah, they had them in the last movie.
Oh.
Yeah, they had them in the last movie.
Hey, it's a 3
But that was
a 3-hour movie.
Did you see that shot of all the what are they called? The whales.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Oh yeah, when they all came up.
What are they called?
Beats me.
Oh my God. What are they called? The whales. the whale things or whatever. I'm gonna remember like in the middle of the show, and I'm just gonna blurt it out.
Google.
But did you see that shot where they were like they went up and they went down? Do you think James Cameron's still gonna do that like high frame rate on some of the shots
I think so.
and then low frame rate on some?
I mean, I think so, just to test it out more. I even love the depth of field that shot had. It looked like it was filmed so far away with such a tight lens.
Yeah, it did.
But it's all CGI.
And did you see that shot where Jake Sully was sliding down the air thing? I think that's a new clan too. The sky thing.
The Air Clan?
I don't know what it's called, the Air Clan, but
yeah.
where he was sliding down the thing. I wonder how the hell they filmed that. Did they have him just sliding down like a
Token? That's the whales.
token?
Token.
I forgot, man.
Tulkun.
That's crazy.
I know he named the actual whale,
Yeah, he named the whale, but I forgot.
but the actual whale is called Token.
I forgot. But very, very interesting trailer. Love it. I can't wait for the movie. The movie's coming out in December. Definitely going to review that one.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's going to be an amazing movie. And I think they're also having Avatar 2 playing in theaters to get people back.
I think only for a week only, but hey, it's still playing back. Just go watch it again. Go check it out on big
Yeah.
screens.
So moving on to the next trailer.
Yeah.
Netflix's Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Now, Guillermo del Toro is a very renowned, I know I haven't seen too many of his movies, but he's a renowned director who made, that water movie, the moving of water. And then he did the Labyrinth too. I don't know much about Frankenstein besides the Epic Universe ride, Dark Universe.
Freaking amazing ride.
That was my favorite ride at that place.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite ride. That's the only thing I know about Frankenstein, but let's pull up that trailer and let's see what the official trailer for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein looks like.
Maybe official trailer.
Maybe official trailer.
Let's say the ring.
Maker told his tale,
Oh.
and I will tell you mine.
The CGI looks good.
I remember pieces,
Looks like a period piece.
Oh!
memories of
Ugh.
different men. Then I saw it. Your name.
That's a cool shot.
Victor Frankenstein.
Oh, snap. That was cool.
My creator.
What, is there going to be multiple monsters?
I
Oh.
demand a single grace from you.
Oh, snap.
If you are not to award me love,
Oh, it's the guy from Inglourious
then I
Basterds.
will indulge in rage.
Yo. Incredible Frankenstein over here.
Now,
Damn. That bass just shook my headphones.
Interesting. Oh, snap. Wait,
November.
did I say October 17th for what?
November 17th.
No, I said October 17th. Very interesting.
I hit my knee again. I need to stop turning around.
What do you think?
Spooky.
It is spooky.
We're in the spooky season, so it's the spooky time for this.
Yeah, we spookified the set a little bit, actually.
Oh yeah, it has like a little leaf, got a little
Got a little pumpkin.
pumpkin. There we go.
Little pumpkin. But that looks really good, in
Oh.
my opinion. I like the style. You see all that green tint?
It reminded me of the ring.
A little bit. Yeah, well,
Like
the
a
ring's
nice-
a little different.
Green, kind of slightly tealish.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that one was definitely a lot of green. I wish they would have shown a clip of like the lightning strike to bring Frankenstein to life.
They kind of showed a little bit of lightning at the very beginning.
They did. And obviously
But they probably also want to keep it for the actual.
the movie. But I didn't know Frankenstein could push a boat. I didn't know he was that strong.
Or that shot with the eyeball.
That was disgusting. Yeah, that was nasty. But I think that's how the movie's going to be. It's going to be like kind of a nasty movie because remember, Frankenstein is. I think the story is like they put a bunch of body parts together and they bring back someone that was dead or something. But it looks good. That's the same guy. That's the guy that was in Star Wars and he played Moon Knight. I saw a clip of the guy who played the Nazi in Inglourious Basterds, and he was also in The Hateful Eight. I forgot his name, but he's also in the movie. That's
it's a good cast, solid cast.
It looks pretty good. It has that aesthetic, It definitely has that aesthetic, but very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, also with both trailers as well. Like, I'm a big soundtrack guy. I've been playing trumpet for the past 10 years of my life, so I care a lot about the soundtrack. They both have really good soundtracks. Now, Avatar has an amazing soundtrack with James Horner as a composer, but even this, I got chills again for this one.
Yeah, that sounded
just off of the music itself.
It looked really, really good. Yeah, I'm excited for that movie. It's coming on Netflix, so I hope is that October 17th? Maybe it's at theater. Maybe it's a theater release too. I don't know.
Oh, I saw on Netflix November 17th at the very end.
I saw November 10th.
We saw 5 different things.
Whatever it was.
But yeah, those were the trailers that we're going to talk about today.
Okay, now let's get into this because I saw this video, right, by a guy that I like to watch. His name is Sean Chandler. Shout out to Sean Chandler. If we get big one day, we need you on the pod. He did a video where someone sent in this weird take, and they said something along the lines of, does Quentin Tarantino, copy his stories? And I'm just going to speak on this a little bit, and you can attest to this too. Tarantino, every filmmaker does this. No, Tarantino does not copy the story. They just take ideas from other stories and other filmmakers, and they put their own spin on it into their own film.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what filmmaking is, especially creating your own story, is inspiration. A lot of the inspiration that you do get is from what other people have created. Yeah, granted, you're not copying the exact story, but you may get a little bit of this from a movie, a little bit of this from a movie. For example, me and him made a short film called Soul a year ago, right? Around like a year and a half ago.
Up to a year.
Yeah, I was the one who wrote that, and I got inspiration from like 3 to 4 different movies, like all dystopian movies. But yeah, it didn't mean like I copied the movie. It's inspiration.
Anything that's created has come from an idea from someone else. That's how any art is. Any art is not just like it's your own idea from your own spin, but you got inspiration from here. You got inspiration from here, got inspiration from there, and anything in filmmaking, and they even, schools even like drive this, like watch movies, get inspiration, use other directors' shots. We all use each other's shots. You'll see James Cameron use this shot, and you've seen that shot in this movie, and then you've seen in that movie, you've seen this shot in this movie. We all use. It's a very stupid thing to say that someone like Tarantino copied plot. He didn't copy plot. We all sit here when we create stories. We all use other inspiration and other tactics from other people, but just take and put our own spin on it. I think it was a very stupid thing, especially from a very well-renowned person like Tarantino, which obviously if the movie was copied, the movie wouldn't even be released anyways if he was copying things.
Yeah, and the studios wouldn't even have given budgets for the movie.
Yeah, it was
because producers would have seen that from a mile away.
Yeah, it was a very stupid
thing. Especially like the studio known, big producers.
Yep. But you want to get into our first little hot take today?
Yeah. So, what did you see first? And you guys can leave it all in the comments as well. For all the 8 Harry Potter movies and 7 books, what did you read or see first? The movies or the books?
I saw all 7 movies first. I saw all 7 movies first because, it was one of those things where they have the books, but you look at the book when you're a kid, you're like, it's too many pages, And
it's like this big, you're like,
Look, I'm not going to sit here and read them because I have Audible and I listen to them. But I guess, I don't know, it's kind of, I count that as reading. Some other people disagree.
Some do.
Some other people disagree about that. But I saw the movies first, fell in love with the movies, obviously. I've seen each movie 1,000 times. I think right now I'm rewatching them because I'm reading the books and I'm watching the 4th movie, Goblet of Fire. But so far I've read the first 3 books, and I can say that the books are 1,000 times better than the movies.
I agree. I mean, like, granted, right now I'm reading like 3 different book series, so I'm like in this trance of series that I can't get out of right now because they're all like 6 books each. Anyways, a part of the three books I'm reading is also the first Harry Potter book I actually started because I was waiting for a book to go on sale on Amazon. Yada yada yada, whatever. And I mean, I'm already halfway through it, and I can already tell I love it a lot more than the movies. Yeah, granted, the movies are amazing. Daniel Radcliffe did amazing. Chris Columbus, amazing director. But
who directed it?
Chris Columbus, right? I think it's Chris. Well, I think like the first two or three was Chris Columbus, and then after that it switched to David Yates. Like the third to the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think his name is Chris Columbus. Sorry.
Whatever.
Anyway,
that tosses us into this, the Odyssey, or the Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Not James Cameron. Oh my God.
Cameron Nolan. There you go.
Christopher Nolan is making an adaptation for the Odyssey. Now, I got the book on Audible and I returned it, and I'll tell you why. I did not know that the book had two versions: a normal version that I could comprehend, and a very poetic version done by Ian McKellen, who played Gandalf.
Is it like fee fi fo fum thou
It's
shalt?
one of those, yeah. It's like, Telemachus, oh, you did this, and but then Odysseus said this, and so I read like 2 chapters, and I could not follow along what was going on. But the story is basically Telemachus is looking for his father, Odysseus.
Especially when you're driving too. Like sometimes I'd be doing audiobooks when I'm on these like long drives, just going places.
Literally.
And I'll hear something like, oh yeah, this character's walking. A minute later, because I'm stuck in traffic, he's on the floor, his neck is back. I'm like, whoa, what happened?
That's not what it sounded like in the damn book. In the book, it was like hieroglyphics that he was speaking. And I'm like, what did Telemachus just say? What did he just do? You know? Very interesting. But tickles.
Tickles.
You're going to get tickled.
Who are you tickling?
Tickle.
Not me. Don't tickle.
But tickets already went on sale for Christopher Nolan's, and I heard it's already sold out.
And I even have some friends traveling across the country traveling to a different country to even go watch it.
Really?
Yeah, Alexia.
Oh yeah, Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the movie. Christopher Nolan is my favorite director. His movies are amazing. I think Christopher Nolan mixed in with Greek mythology is going to be the most insane movie. It has Matt Damon, John Bernthal.
Of course, it has Matt Damon.
Matt Damon plays Odysseus. John Bernthal is in it, the guy who plays Punisher is in it. Tom Holland plays Telemachus. Zendaya is in it.
Or Zendaya.
Yeah. So it's going to be a stacked movie. It's going to be an amazing movie. Imagine him portraying Zeus in his movie. That's going to be such an interesting movie. Very interesting movie.
Are they still filming that?
I don't know if they're still filming, actually. That's a good question.
Man, I'm going to have a Greek-Roman Spider-Man in here with a concussion. That's crazy.
I don't know if they're still filming. The last clip I saw was them doing the ocean scene, which they had like their tank and had wind, and it was really cool, really cool. But let's talk about a new show coming out this month. I think it's this month. Welcome to Derry, HBO Max.
This month, actually.
Yeah, HBO Max is coming out with Welcome to Derry.
Yeah, we're going back to spookiness. So I know. I'm a little ashamed of myself. Okay, I hate horror movies. Let's start with that. I hate horror movies. I can't stand. I watched The Invisible Man, almost crapped myself, and it wasn't even scary either. So, I heard the second It was less scary than the first It.
Well, you saw It too.
Yeah.
But you didn't see the first one.
Yeah, I'd never seen the first one, but I saw the second one because I heard it was less scary.
No way.
I know. I need to.
First of all, the first It, I don't like horror movies either. First It was nasty, but it was a good horror movie. The second It was terrible. It too was terrible. But the show is being directed by the same guy who directed the movies. The show is with Bill Skarsgård, whoever's playing It. But there is one worry that I have. I don't know if you can bounce off of
What is it?
I hope it's going to be more Pennywise than I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of random people talking and not Pennywise. You know what I mean? That's what I'm a little worried about. But I don't know. What are your thoughts?
So you're hoping it's not just Pennywise, or are you hoping there is Pennywise inside of it?
No. It's going to have Pennywise. What I'm saying is that I hope they don't push him to the side to save him for like the last 2 episodes of the show. We don't see him until like episode 8.
You're giving more backstory before he arrives.
Like they focus on the human characters too much, and they don't focus on Pennywise. Or Pennywise isn't some kind of conflict in the plot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they will, just because he's literally in the title of the name It. So I think, and also like within the movies as well, he was very prominent in the movies. So I think they're going to do a good job with having him throughout the whole show. Maybe not the first or second episode, because they want to give more into like the character introductions and more so of the world. And then you can kind of slowly ease in Pennywise.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it is going to be a backstory, I think, is how Pennywise got to Derry. But
That's going to be really cool.
it's going to be very interesting. But
Damn, I got to watch it now.
this spins off into your most favorite topic here.
I know. I've been waiting for my iPad's freaking out. I've been waiting for this. Oh my God, stop it. It's typing. I'm not typing. There we go. Speaking of spooky, Stranger Things 5 is coming out starting this month.
I thought it was November.
It is November. It's October. No, it's not. Next month. Next month is October.
It's October today. Today's October 3rd.
Next month is November. There we go.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Stranger Things 5 is coming out. I freaking love Stranger Things. I love the story. I love the spookiness. Granted, I don't like horror movies, so there's some parts I'm a little on. But I'm excited for it. What do you think? Are you excited for it as well?
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Really?
Never seen Stranger Things. I think I watched the first 3 episodes and I turned it off. It wasn't anything that I was interested in.
That happens a lot. People like watch the first 3 episodes and then just like, nah.
But you know better than me, so you can talk about it more. Are there any characters or anything that are going to get killed off that you think are probably going to get killed off, or is there anything that's going to change?
Yeah. The Duffer Brothers, great directors, by the way, who wrote, directed, and done everything with Stranger Things, they have a tendency of killing off the fan favorites. Now, it's the last season.
Why is that, though?
I don't know.
Is that like they actually do that?
They always bring someone into the season, make you love them, or a season or 2, and then boom, Demogorgon eats their heads off, or boom, they get shot by the Russians, or
the Russians.
The KGB.
No way.
But I feel like they're gonna do that with a lot of characters, especially with like characters like Hopper and Steve that everyone loves. I don't think they're gonna kill off the main characters. Like, I think one of the kids is gonna die. I don't know who. I think Lucas or Dustin, one of those two. But they always love killing off the fan favorites. For example, for last season, they killed Eddie at the very end of the show. You know, everyone loved Eddie. Everyone was on their side for Eddie because, you know, he was being convicted of murdering all these people. In reality, it was Vecna, and then he had no way of proving himself before he got killed. But this is my hot take, and I know you haven't seen it, but this is my hot take. The Duffer Brothers have said in the past, and I quote, actually, sorry, I don't quote this, but they have said in the past that no one truly dies in the Upside Down. Now, my hot take is that we're going to kind of go back to seeing what happened in season 3 when the Mind Flayer took over Billy's body. Now, we never saw Eddie's body after when he died in the Upside Down. So my theory is that the Mind Flayer is going to take over his body, and he's going to become like a secret spy like Will was in season 2 to know where the characters are in season 4 to try and help the Mind Flayer for the epic final battle war.
So is this Mind Flayer in the Upside Down?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer is pretty much like the thing that kind of controls the Upside Down. It's a little hard to explain.
So
how do I even explain the Mind Flayer?
What does it do?
It's just there. It's, of course, it's not a good thing. Like the Mind Flayer is like what kind of controls the Upside Down. Like, I don't even know how to explain the Mind Flayer. It's just something that kind of just takes over you.
So it just takes over your mind.
Essentially, that's why it's called the Mind Flayer. But they kind of link you to the Upside Down.
But what are these people spying on though?
So
You're
pretty
talking
much,
about your spy, the movie you're thinking horror movie.
yeah. So pretty much in season 2, the Mind Flayer took over the main character's Will's body. At the same time, you have these portals opening throughout the world of Hawkins. And since the Mind Flayer is in Will, he was using him as a spy to know where all these characters are at to try and close the portals. So pretty much whenever Will would open his eyes and see, hey, I'm in my house, he will send all these Demogorgons, all these Demo Dogs over to their house to try and kill all these characters.
Really?
Yeah. So
this guy's a bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is he for the Upside Down?
It's not even like a guy. It's like a
creature.
It's like particles.
So he's a being.
Yes, essentially.
Like
yeah, a being. Yeah.
Oh, why is he called Will? Was he a human?
No, Will's the main character. It's the Mind Flayer.
Oh, the Mind Flayer is an actual spirit.
Yeah. It's not like it's in the shape of a monster, but it's like a bunch of little particles.
So that's your hot take.
Yeah, I think that Eddie is going to come back. We think he's going to be good. But he's going to be a spy like Will in season 2 was, because they never said that anyone truly dies in the Upside Down, and blanking out, that no one truly dies in the Upside Down, and we never saw his body at the very end of the movie. And I guess it's a movie. The last episode was 2.5 hours long.
Oh snap! You ever seen those memes of the Michael Bay Transformers song where it's like and it's like the meme was like when they teach the characters gonna come back and they have like the hand dead and the hand just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what it almost sounds like. But I just got schooled on Stranger Things stuff because I have no knowledge of this show.
Yeah, I gotta tell you off camera because I'm blanking right now. A better explanation of the Mind Flare, or if you guys have a good explanation of the Mind Flare, go right ahead. I don't know how to explain the Mind Flare. Of course, it's based off of Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Actually, Stranger Things is based off of Dungeons and Dragons.
All the Upside Down characters, Vecna is like the Master Lord of Dungeons and Dragons. The Mind Flayer is like the top being of Dungeons and Dragons. Demogorgons is like the monsters, but then they created Demodogs because they're dog versions of Demogorgons.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's all D&D.
Did you ever see the
D&D movie?
Yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons. God.
Hey, us both, bro. Us both.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I've been wanting to watch it, but I kind of.
It's a fun movie.
It's
a fun movie. Yeah, it's a different take. I just like the world. The world was cool. I don't remember the story at all, but the world I remember the world being cool. But we're getting into the end of the episode here, so we're gonna do our next 3 little points. So
you take the first hot take.
Our hot take, just for our opinions today. Hot take. The Lion King 1994 superior to any Pixar movie?
I'm going to say no.
Absolutely not. Now, don't get me wrong. What?
Absolutely not. Bro is so passionate.
I am passionate about this because there's 2 different things between Pixar and Disney. Disney has Disney Animation Studios and Pixar has Pixar Studios. They're obviously merged together. But Lion King is, in my opinion, the best Disney animated movie in Disney animation.
Oh,
it's the best movie there.
Yeah, it has. I mean, for its time, the visuals are great. I freaking love the story, bro.
The song is amazing.
The songs are amazing.
Yeah, and Pixar, their best movies, in my opinion, are WALL-E, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up, Monsters Inc., Cars, those things. You can't compare those movies and say that they're the best out of all the Disney movies. They're not, because I could tell you Incredibles and WALL-E is probably technically better than Lion King. No, okay, I say Lion King is better than WALL-E, but Lion King isn't better than The Incredibles. The Incredibles is actually considered a perfect movie, almost. It's I think it's up there when on the list of like perfect movies when it comes to other things, but you can't beat The Incredibles and that's a very tough topic.
And for me, WALL-E beats The Incredibles.
You think beats The Incredibles?
I love WALL-E.
I always thought WALL-E was better than The Incredibles, but the more that I get older, the more that I watch The Incredibles, the more that I sit there and go, okay, The Incredibles is a great movie.
You need that Toy Story 1 animation.
There is a big difference between Incredibles 1 animation to Incredibles 2. But I think if you're going to put that with Pixar, it would be number 2. It wouldn't be number 1. Lion King.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to different years, the different budgets that come out, because WALL-E is a lot more recent than Lion King. But speaking of budget, another fun fact, Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter, broke 160 pairs of glasses during the filming of Harry Potter.
I bet you that producer had a heart attack.
Oh, and then I could be wrong, but I saw this a long time ago, that for every movie he broke at least 8 to 12 wands just by drumming on it.
Oh my God. Then what, didn't tell him to stop? But yeah, since we were speaking about Harry Potter, the fun fact today is that Harry Potter broke almost all of his glasses. 160 pairs of glasses, bro. You know how much money they probably spent just to get that? Imagine just in the middle of filming, broke the glass.
Just circular glasses. Hey, you need to put them on here. Have you seen this wizard? Yeah, he owes the eye doctor too much money.
He needs to go back to. He needs to go to Azkaban.
The eye doctor.
He needs to go. Bro needs to go to Azkaban. 160 pairs of glasses. Jesus.
That's insane.
I mean, it makes sense if you're over a span of 3 or 4 months of filming a movie, but
and there's a lot of like action
and they were little.
Yeah.
They were
well, not in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Bro's
not
man.
between like Prisoner, not between like Goblet of Fire and obviously Deathly Hallows Part 2, but the first 3 movies, I would think, he's a lot younger, so maybe he's just a little bit more clumsy, Yeah. But yes, guys, things are very expensive, and every minute counts on a movie set. So when something breaks, it is expensive, and it does cost time because now you got to get another one if you don't have a spare, and you got to spend a lot more money. So I'm telling you, the producer and the studios did not like that. But what are you gonna do? Sitting there drumming your
wand.
It's pretty funny. All right, last thing for today. What is your movie recommendation for everybody this week?
Mine is the live action, or actually, either the live action or the original animated How to Train Your Dragon. Freaking amazing.
You saw that in IMAX.
Yeah, one of my favorite series. I don't have my keys on me. I had the little How to Train Your Dragon logo.
Did you have it on your Apple Watch or your phone?
I actually, in Epic Universe, there's Toothless, and then also on my watch, you can't see. Oh, someone texted me. That's cool. Right, perfect timing. Toothless's eyes right there.
Toothless.
But again, I'm like huge soundtrack guy. John Powell did the soundtrack. Amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, you got to admit the live action was a great adaptation.
Oh, amazing.
Because live action is very hard to get good, because the whole point of live action is to see these characters that you love in real life, right?
Mm.
So they did it perfectly. Like they gave Gerard Butler, who played the dad.
Stoic.
He was stoic.
Stoic the best.
They gave him a little too much power because he was a whole human being punching a dragon across the field. You know what I mean? But the movie was really cool to see in IMAX. I got to admit.
Yeah, well, what's your movie right?
So I actually got 2 today.
Oh, 2.
One for our spooky scary set today.
Spooky.
And now that it's October. First one is Nightmare Before Christmas. You guys, I know some people are like, oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. I can see that. But for me, Nightmare Before Christmas has always been a Halloween movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be our third hot take for today is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right?
A Christmas or Halloween film.
mean,
Know what? We know our answer. I want you guys to let us know down in the comments below.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? I think of it a Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've only ever watched it during Halloween.
Yeah, literally the first song is, "This is Halloween, this is Halloween."
Yeah. What's your second one?
But yeah, that's my first one. So the second one, I'll say Casablanca, and I'll tell you why. All you new people out there, all you people out there that are used to the modern movies, yes, some old movies aren't good, but Casablanca is one of those movies that it will stand the test of time throughout the business of film. It doesn't matter how old you are. Well, you gotta be a little older to watch Casablanca because it's not gonna make any sense, but it doesn't matter if it's 2050. You can still go back to watch Casablanca and watch it, and it's just an amazing movie. That's why I recommend it. But that is the end of episode 3.
There we go.
We did it.
Yeah, the mic. Sorry about that.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, Ryan Filmworks TikTok. I don't post there, but I will maybe eventually. Ryan Filmworks TikTok, Instagram, and then In a Nutshell Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts, and also Nutshell Films on YouTube.
Yeah, and you can find me at Filmmaker Daniel on Instagram and TikTok, and on YouTube. I do movie reviews, all sorts of stuff, and of course, follow the podcast on Instagram and TikTok. And that's all we have for you guys today. Make sure you leave any thoughts in the comment section. And next episode, we'll hopefully have a guest for you guys, from a really cool guest. We'll see. If not, it'll just be the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So, catch you on the next one.
Yeah.